What's up, it's Cinema Shogun here, and we've been talking a good bit about this chemical spill train derailment out in Ohio. And you know, I've made it clear to you all by now that I don't necessarily feel like this is just some accident. I'm not saying that it's not, okay? I'm not saying that this is not an accident. I'm just saying that it looks really suspect. It looks really suspect because when you take this train derailment and you add it to the long list of other train derailments, and when you look at who owns these trains and where these trains are derailing at, it just almost seems like there's something else there. You know, I don't want to say too much because I can't sit here in front of you all and be like, yeah, this is 100% not an accident. This is what happened. This is what happened. I can't do that. I can't. For all I know, it's just one big accident. And all of these other trains crashing and all of these other chemical fires and everything else going on, it's just all one big coincidence. But I can tell you that something feels weird to me about it. And then, you know, we talked about that movie on Netflix that kind of predicted this, the White Noise movie. I know the whole movie isn't necessarily about what's going on here in East Palestine, Ohio, but there's definitely a train crash that releases toxic chemicals that was filmed in this area, and the people of this area starred as extras in the movie. That blew my freaking mind. You know, that's taking predictive programming to the next level. You got, citizens or, towns members from this town starring in a movie that's predicting what's really about to happen to them. Almost desensitizing them and opening up their mind to a situation that's going to be devastating for them in the future. But it gets even weirder than that. I know you're probably thinking, how does it get weirder than this? Oh, folks, it gets weirder. It gets weirder. You see, in the months leading up to this train wreck, they were rolling out this new experimental program out there in East Palestine, Ohio. A digital ID program that would track your health. And I mean, they look like iWatches. You wear these devices everywhere and it tracks your health. And if something just so happens to you, you got on one of these little wristwatches, and first responders will be able to tell quicker what your medical history is and things of that nature. At least that's what they told these people. But before I, start explaining it myself, I think you should hear it from the folks who rolled out this little digital ID plan themselves. Let's watch this clip, and then I'll be right back with my thoughts.
A small town to make a big impact.
Yeah, East Palestine's excited to make an important medical device available to all 4,700 residents. I told you about it in October, and Sunday there's a special meeting to share more or start signing up.
The MyID program is ready to roll out in East Palestine. It's a medical information system which helps first responders provide care.
And it gives us that rapid information that we may need should somebody be unresponsive or having some kind of medical emergency.
MyID provides wearable devices or key fobs which have QR codes. Emergency responders use a camera phone to access important medical information. It shows them the underlying medical conditions you've supplied about allergies, medications, even emergency contacts. That information could impact treatment decisions if a person can't say it. All of the information is HIPAA compliant. MyID is available in East Palestine and Unity Township. The fire department will demonstrate it to other departments which provide backup. MyID can be used anywhere. Sunday, residents can learn more during a special meeting at the East Palestine Community Center.
We want to bring people in to get signed up to pick their device that they want, and just so we can see how who all is interested in it.
People who are ready can sign up and pick their device. It's free. The village has $5,000 in donations to cover the first phase of 250 devices.
Anybody that's skeptical, please come on down, sit down, and talk to us. We'll be happy to show you everything that goes on with it. We'll be happy to show you how secure it is.
Now, people who sign up Sunday could get their devices within a couple weeks, and that's when MyID will go live. Any phone camera.
Is it just me, or does this start making this whole situation look like one sick experiment? And to be clear, I have to be careful what I say here. I'm not saying that this is all one big sick experiment. I'm just saying that it's starting to look that way. And if you don't understand what they were saying, they're rolling out, they had this plan, this experimental plan, I guess, out of everywhere in America. We're going to go to East Palestine, Ohio, and give out these wristbands, these digital IDs, so you can track your breathing and other different, medical problems over time. And it just so happens that y'all rolled out this plan in East Palestine, Ohio, of all places, a place that can't even get any medical relief right now. They can't get any money. They can't get any relief from our government as we speak. But for some odd reason, this town was the chosen town to roll out the digital IDs. They're having town meetings weeks and months before the train derailment, before the catastrophe. Hey, everyone, come down to the town hall. Let's all get together. We'll show you how to work your little digital IDs. Let's go ahead and get as many of you, out here as possible so we can track your health in the future. When we blow up that train. Oh, wait. I think we said too much. I think we've said too much. We just want to track your health in the future for other reasons, not because there's going to be a big chemical spill. And, we definitely don't plan on blowing up any trains and ruining your water supply and purposely destroying your farmland. We're definitely not going to do that. We just want to give you free digital IDs because we're the government and we care about you. I mean, we might not care enough about you to actually do anything once your town is destroyed, but for now, we'll pretend to care. That's how this situation looks to me. If you want me to just be honest, and that's me. This is me holding back. I am holding punches. I am biting my tongue. Trust me. You don't want to see or hear me uncensored because, I don't play these type of games. So, once again, is this just another big coincidence? East Palestine, Ohio seems to be a really popular place. I mean, they're shooting movies about train explosions. They're rolling out experimental digital IDs to track these people's breathing in the future. Like, what? What? But hey, the skeptics out there will say you're a conspiracy theorist if you think there's something weird here. They'll say it's all just a coincidence. All just a coincidence that they filmed that movie there. All just a coincidence that the members of this town participated in a movie that was about what was about to happen to their town. All just a coincidence that out of everywhere in America, they decided, hey, let's give out some free digital IDs to the great people of East Palestine, Ohio, a couple of months before their world is turned upside down. And it just so happens that these digital IDs track their health, the type of health that we're going to want to monitor, knowing that we just, knowing that something like what just happened in East Palestine, Ohio just happened. But hey, I don't want to be too big of a conspiracy theorist. It is what it is, folks. I just thought that you all should know that information because, man, I can't see much more. Okay, this is the icing on the cake, if you ask me. But hey, people will believe what they want to believe. Once again, just to make myself clear here, I'm not saying that there's anything odd going on behind the scenes here, but I am saying that it damn sure looks that way. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell, and beware of digital IDs coming to a town near you.